My hair being very bushy and weird. Okay, live streaming. I think this would be good. It's so funny. I didn't think I'll ever be showing my live streams for my studies. Like I always kept them separate, but and I do have, yes, paint on my arm. But if that is the case, I would be probably filming with that as filming vertically, but not. I cannot wait. I think I'll do a live stream. And I can actually plug in my phone, live stream on TikTok, and then just of me studying, talking about that stuff. I don't know how friendly the people are on TikTok. They're probably very, very mean, but at least if we do try, I'm not gonna really. I look like Toad. That's who I look like. I look like Toad, man. I remember myself of Toad. So there's that. Use my Xbox for studying, but anyway, I guess it's what it is. So we're gonna put on some cool lighting, just so we, Um, I don't know. Oh my goodness. Yeah. Okay. Oh my goodness. I kind of like this. This is a lot more cooler. Like I think when people get bored of the candy film, then we can just start chilling here. Um, and that's so cool stuff. Which I have this. Very cool. But I think this is a lot cooler idea. Since got BTS stuck in my head. TS stuck in my head. So I think this is pretty cozy. Let me just turn off the light, close the lighting. I don't really know what to do per se for this live stream in my room, my second one, third one, I think. But I think we should probably consider the fact that. Sorry, I'm gonna turn this. How do I turn this? How do I do anything? Okay, we're good. Right there. Okay, we're good. We're good. We're good. We are good. Uh, okay. It's very nice. Hello. Hello. um, flatten out the sides. Okay, let's begin studying. Where is the glasses? Wait, instead of these glasses, because these do not help at all. But they do look pretty cool. But instead of those, do our classical glasses. They look like Harry Potter. I don't know. Anyway, so welcome to the live stream where we will be doing nothing but studying because that's all I have and I'm really bored and I don't know why I'm doing this. It's 4 minutes. 4 minutes in, bro. There's nobody here. Who is bro talking to? I'm sorry. I know when I keep turning my head, I look like a potato. So you're just gonna have to forget about that. Ah, okay. No, full confidence. Full confidence. Forgive me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Um, anyway, so I have been learning Chinese for the past couple days, and I took a break from Japanese because Japanese is really, really hard with particles. And I probably will be teaching you guys particles of Japanese soon, but instead we'll be doing Japanese, no, Chinese, doing Chinese. So Chinese study is very much similar to English. The order's pretty much the same. And I'll show you my progress so far. Oh my goodness. Uh, this is what I'm doing on Chinese. So if I do actually, well, if I do actually manage to become fluent in Chinese, then that's that. Um, this is gonna feel a little weird doing this on camera. I hope it's not like racist. I don't know why I said that. Why am I so tense? Why am I so I'm so stressed. I don't know what to do with YouTube or social media. I don't know what to do at all. I'm having mood swings. This is exactly what I'm talking about. Autistic mood swings. You go nuts. You go insane. You don't know what you're talking about. It's like Robin from Stranger Things, Robin Buckley, where she just talks and talks. She doesn't know what she's talking about. Like, that's kind of what I'm talking about. So, if I do act a little weird, that's probably the reason why. But to get cozy, I got these cupcake from last time, which is really nice. And I also, ow, and I also got. You guys actually helped me pick it out. But, guinea pig, hamster, or guinea pig. It's really cool. So while that paint is drying, I'm thinking of doing something new and um, learn Chinese with me. This is what I've been doing for the rest of the couple of the days. Sorry, a couple of last days. I've been doing Chinese study, and yeah. Kian, hi Kian, welcome to the live stream. We're just basically learning Chinese, so yeah. I didn't really know what to do earlier. We were working on a film project of mine, building a candy world. And then, of course, I just got bored, so I just decided to come in here and study Chinese. But we've been doing really, really well on that, and I think he left. Anyway, yeah, we've been doing really well on that project, so yeah. Um, I don't know, what do streamers talk about? I I actually wonder, what do famous people talk about? What did V talk about? What did Jungkook talk about when he was starting live streams? I actually want to look that up. Conversations, Jungkook. So if we're doing storytelling, conversations, Jungkook. So if we're doing storytelling, I think the closest would be films. Being honest, if I'm being honest, let's make this as real as possible. I want to travel. I want to travel and experience the world. If you watch like I watched a bit of Casey Neistat growing up. So like Casey Neistat, um the YouTuber that I really like right now, Brett Conti. So if you go follow get Brett Conti, hopefully I can meet him one day. Hopefully. Hopefully those words come true. Hopefully I can meet him one day and I don't know why my hair always has this weird like shifty thing, this weird like boat looking hairstyle. I don't know what that is. I don't know what that I don't know what that is. I don't know it was weird. But anyway, like I was saying, I watched a lot of Brett Conti growing up, Casey Neistat. And if you look at like some of those videos, they have like they vlog their trips, but they have different themes for different videos. That's kind of similar to what I'm doing. Like I'm doing different themes for stories, and the only difference is that my stories are gonna be like they're gonna be different aesthetics. So if you've seen Wreck-It Ralph, how it always has like sorry, see I'm actually wearing even though the month is over. I'm actually wearing, I'm actually doing like different stories. So if you've been following off the stories that we've been doing for a while, which has been only one, you'll know that I did the been doing the candy film for now. the candy model. And the way this story is going to go is obviously, I think I've mentioned it more than once, is that it's going to have like, um, so it's going to be a character, it's going to be a character, who is autistic, neurodivergent, and and he basically, wait, wait, so you guys can see a little more. He basically is super exhausted from the amount of tests, and he wants to go home. He wants to play some games, chill, snacks, and just be with his pets, I think. But he can't because it is the end of year exam where his teacher is just like, you better pass this class or I'm gonna give you a fail grade. And so what happens is because he's so exhausted, he is like, no, please, I don't want to do this at all. And instead, he eats a piece of candy because combining the lack of focus, like fatigue and also sugar rush, um, he enters that sugar world, which is the candy film that you guys have been seeing, the candy model. And then I don't know what happens after that, but basically he then enters that candy world and has to get out. And then each world is like different. Each world is different math subjects, so like finance, numeracy, and then a couple other stuff. So we've been working on the model for now, but yeah, that's pretty much it. And so the final, well, the reason it's actually called the 5 pages, just 1 second. The 5 pages that we have right here is because there is 5 pages, and I haven't done this yet. We have not started filming, but once we do, and we start going action, and I'll have to get into action mode, well, being as honest as possible, because the story does reflect my experience, childhood growing up. So, when we do that, we'll be able to then get to the magic faster. But just so you guys obviously know, I'll probably just zoom in a little bit. Yeah, just so you do know, why do I look a little bit different? Like when I don't know, is that just me? Yeah, it's just so you guys do know about the rest of the films that we're making. I've decided to probably just do a Wild West film after this, and that I'll give you a sneak peek, but that film will be, I'm thinking, called The Jewel, because that was the first film idea that I did, and basically it is a rookie that has to protect a jewel for a family. Like he works for like the family, he's like a bounty hunter or like an outlaw, outcast. And he has to protect it from like bandits and all that, and then get the jewel and deliver it safely before they like burn down villages. I don't know. And then the third film was the one that I told you about, the one based on my life, and I was gonna do that as my first film, but I decided to go all candy colors, all kawaii, and then and do that. So that film is based on my life, where I became quirky and the autistic character you see right now. And it's something that means a lot to me, which I'm gonna be completely honest by now. It is true events, like a time that I got so wrapped up in, like, I wouldn't say winning, but so wrapped up in like wants, like money, shoes, and just like wanting to be like the best and everything. And that's definitely not something I wanted to do. I'll tell you for sure, it's definitely not something I wanted to do. And it wasn't me, and like I just fit in and everything. Like on top of that, was not like guys, please. I know there's nobody here, but never force, never like try to fit in, cause if you stop fitting in, oh my gosh, where's my head? If you stop fitting in, then eventually you'll have Like you'll be doing what I'm doing, 0 views, but still trying to be as brave as possible and talk. 0 people watching, 0 likes, 0 likes. Like I was saying, um, yeah. So that one means a lot to me. That final film, and it actually connects to my trip to Japan. So there was one night, the last night, that I specifically remember, and I'm gonna reveal this secret. But I walked Japan alone. I walked in Tokyo alone. And many people miss this detail, but as as a neurodivergent myself, I do recall bits and pieces. But I remember walking through the streets of Tokyo on the last night and wanting to escape from like where I come from. I realized I couldn't. I just had to be brave enough to take the step. And when I realized that I had to go back home, I was missing where I truly belong, traveling, foreign. And it made me so alive. Made me so alive that I wanted to share the experience with everyone else. I still have the footage, which I want to be editing when I get a laptop, and gosh, I want to craft happiness when I finally do get to edit that. So, yeah, I guess in a way, I guess in a way, I think the best way I could say is that the third film is about embracing change. And it was scary. Even if it was just in my room, like I experienced these feelings and thoughts in my room. And when I met the thing, or when I saw something that really sparked my interest, it was the most exciting, scariest, and also interesting thing I've ever lived through. Um, and I don't forget about it. I never forget about it because it's supposed to be we're supposed to be studying, but I don't forget about it. And even though it was the most basic thing, anyone would go through it and be like, ah, whatever, big deal. It happens to me every single day. For me, I've never experienced it, so it was very new to me. It was very new to me, and um, yeah, it was kind of scary and a little bit weird. And I know I'm gonna look at this video and my face will just look like completely dead inside. Light, dark. It's like that one meme. Um, but yeah, definitely something to consider would be making those 3 films. And so the first one is about showing people how I see the world, showing people how neurodivergents see the world, and inspiring people to go their own way, like go their own path, because it's different. The second one is about my creativity and showing, okay, this is films, this is storytelling, this is videos, vlogging. Like this is what I want to do, this is my passion. It doesn't have necessarily a meaning, but it just shows my creativity and like, this is my interest. And then the third one, like act 3, you can call it. Act 3 will be the real one, the real story, how I got here, and basically on my life. And it might change. I might add some films, and it might not be in that order. But if it is, that's what I want to do. This is 2026. I don't know what the future will look like, but I do know for sure that I am very excited for it. So yeah, that's pretty much it. And I always had like the anxiety of like, maybe it could be called something else. Like, am I jumping too much? And I just decided to go along with it. And even if 5 pages becomes iconic and Jimmy Fallon is listening to it, I don't know. I don't want to put that out. There's too much anxiety. I just want to be like a traveler, who people do find stories interesting. It is a long step, but I really do want to be for the next couple of years traveling, posting, and just being like a vlogger. So, but the 5 pages is right there. Pretty cool. So, the 5 pages. I'm sorry, I'm still very cautious about my hair. Um, 5 pages. There are 5 pages on the test, and there are four candy worlds. The last one is where the character comes back, and you guys will see how people like me see the world, or maybe just me. I kind of feel like I'm the loneliest person ever. But anyway, hope you enjoyed that long talk. Even though there's literally nobody watching. Wow. Ouch. um. So anyway, I am going to be studying some Chinese now, and then I will be, yeah. Sorry, there's someone at the door. Studying some Chinese now, and then we will see what happens. I'm really exhausted, by the way. It's probably the reason I'm not talking as much. I'm so tired. I only had like 8 hours of sleep. So when I got up and I was like, I have to live stream, like, I'm trying my best to push through it as much as possible. Oh, okay. I wonder what's gonna happen. I feel like BTS, like when BTS were growing, then they actually did. I am live streaming. So anyway, yeah, when they grew, I'm sorry, there's nobody here. It's so hard to talk. Deep breaths. So like I was saying, when BTS started, they were passing out papers for people to go see their show. I feel like I should do the exact same. I don't know where. Probably just like put a link, YouTube, and then just go watch it. We don't have much theaters in Perth. We don't have much theaters in Perth. That should be a good idea. A candy film. And actually, I think mm, should probably put this in. I know it looks very dorky. Lotus. So this is one of the decorations or props that I'm using for my head candy. And I think it'll look pretty cool. Very, very, very nice. But in the meantime, mm, no. Okay, never mind. The study doesn't look good. Take it out. Um, yeah, I think I'll probably change the title because I think, wow, I definitely want